up?
We are back, man. Oh,
What
my
is
goodness.
up, Doug Brimm? What's up,
Start
buddy?
me up, man.
Week 7.
Week 7. Start us up in week 7.
Man, are you kidding me?
Can you believe it? Seriously. Talking about flying. That is absolutely right. It is absolutely flying. I mean, it just seems weird. It doesn't seem like it's been that long.
So many exciting things happening in the NFL right now.
Oh,
Ready to roll.
Okay, give them credit that they pulled off what they have right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
yep. Hey,
it
we're
really
playing
is
football.
amazing.
We're
We're playing football, and we can't complain
It's
about
different.
that.
I mean, it is different, no doubt, without the fans, especially some of these big games. But
Yeah.
you're starting to see
Yeah.
them. We're starting to spread them out a little bit, and it's still football.
It's still
right?
football.
It's still football. So it's
I'm
fun to watch.
still excited about the Thursday night games, the Monday night, the Tuesday night games, the Sunday night games. I'm excited about them all. It's still football, dude.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think of Week 7?
Week 7, I tell you, it's something else. Okay, but before we do that, we got Carl, we've got Doug, we got Fire and Brimm Sports. We are back,
go.
man. We are back, starting this up here.
Delivering you high quality picks every week, week
Every
in,
week.
week out. We've got the numbers. We're ready to go.
That's right. Tune in
So-
here because it's quality. This is
know
it
it.
right
That's
there.
This
All right.
is a
Well, let's talk about it. I was thinking about this beforehand. There aren't a lot of storylines to talk about. You know?
no storylines. we get the Browns, which is literally LOL.
Okay, yeah,
right?
that's it.
The Browns. What about Tennessee?
Tennessee,
My goodness.
I know.
Tennessee?
Jeez.
Do we believe in them yet?
Yeah, I'm a believer.
Wow.
I'm like, what is it, Miracle on 34th Street?
Man.
Everybody's a believer in Santa Claus. Yeah, it's Santa Claus. Okay,
Tennessee.
same thing.
Tampa
But,
Bay?
Tampa
Another
Bay.
storyline? Hey,
Oh my
I am
gosh.
back in the Tampa Bay, but I picked them to go to the Super Bowl. I just want
You did do that.
I want to
You
point
did
that
do
out. And
Okay.
I've never wavered.
We won't talk about your Patriots yet, though.
Uh-oh.
So we're going to talk about some. Let's recap Week 6.
Let's do that.
Okay, recap Week 6. Okay, I was happy with 7
Pretty
and 7.
average. Pretty average week.
Pretty average week. I was happy with the 7 and 7. I don't know about you. I was just tickled pink because no way was I going to pick the Broncos. You know, that the Patriots not just not covering, but to lose a game, something like that.
My 8 win was I had Houston over Tennessee, and they came back, and not only did they win that game, what a game! They covered that.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they ended up covering that with that touchdown in
They
overtime.
did. That's right.
So
that's right. Yeah, that helped out because we both picked them, I think.
And I'm still holding that 2-game lead. This is a big deal right here. There's a lot at
still,
stake.
at this point, being above 500.
Yeah.
That is, anytime you can be above 500 this far
We gotta
into the
do a little better
season,
than that, man. We're
that is
professionals.
pretty doggone good.
We're professionals. We got to do better than that. But now the Kool-Aid pick is what I'd like to point out there. You're not gonna gloss over the Kool-Aid pick.
Okay, that's right. Let's go back on that Kool-Aid pick.
Listen.
I tried there.
Doug, for our first-time viewers, the Kool-Aid pick is supposed to be, that is Doug's lock of the week.
The super duper
That is
lock.
this baby's not losing. Forget everything else I have to say. If I have told you one truth today,
That's right.
it's my Kool-Aid pick is going to win.
There. That's right.
And you took the Browns against the Steelers.
You guys, the folks, cue up Week 6. And when I picked the Browns, the look on his face is like I've got 3 eyes in my head.
That's your Kool-Aid pick.
I mean, you just.
I have not lost faith in the Kool-Aid pick. I'm still on board with the Kool-Aid pick.
Okay, I gotta tell you this. Randy Babandy, who is on YouTube, fella on YouTube, he gives me some flack. He goes, love the show, but dude, don't ever go against Big Ben when they're playing the Ohio teams. Okay, when they're playing Cleveland or Cincinnati, don't go against Big Ben.
Oh my gosh,
that's a law.
That was
now it becomes a law.
I enjoyed every minute of being right on that football game.
So I did try to forget about the Kool-Aid pick. I glossed over that one real quick, didn't I?
Who was our winners last week?
Winners last week. We had one double digits.
One double-digit winner, Gene.
Dude, nice job, man. Nice job. I mean, everybody else had some good records too, but he was the only double digits.
Yeah, no twofers, right? No,
he's
no
only
twofer weeks. We got Brad as Mr.
Brad's
Consistent.
always he is Mr. Consistent.
He's probably rocking on the year-to-date.
Like I said, we got to do the year-to-date.
Yeah.
You got to pull those numbers
Brad's
because I think
rocking.
he is.
Yeah.
He's probably in the lead. I mean, with his consistency.
I don't really
want to.
Do we want to show that against our professional numbers there? I mean,
do you see how quickly I hid the Kool-Aid pick? Probably do the same thing on that. And then all of the friends that we're getting more and more friends on YouTube, and actually a lot of 9 to 5s. A lot of 9, 5, 6, 8, 7, and 7s.
Yeah.
You know, it was a tough week last week. Like I said, because Who would have predicted some of those games?
I know.
Last week.
Pittsburgh beating Cleveland, that was unpredictable.
You are not going to let me go with it, are you?
Oh my gosh.
You are not going to let me go. Okay.
The Browns are so bad.
All right, so I
So
said
bad.
no storylines.
There's plenty of storylines.
There's plenty of storylines.
Yeah,
Go
plenty
ahead.
of storylines.
Go ahead, pick anything you want.
I mean, what else you want to talk about? How about this for storyline?
Yeah.
How about the Lions with their big win? Okay. And now, because everything I saw was if they lose, then the Patricia
It's over
regime
with.
is
It's over with.
right?
It's over with, yeah.
So not only do they win convincingly,
Yeah.
okay, and as the Lions will do, their upcoming schedule: Atlanta,
I know.
the
I know.
Colts, Minnesota,
Yep.
Washington, Carolina, and Tennessee.
Holy crap.
Okay,
I mean,
now,
that's a winning. They
go 5-1 in that, and we're sitting at 7 and
something like four, something like that, yeah.
right? 7 to 4, 7 to 4.
Dude,
Yep.
you're right back into the mix.
I mean, but here's what's going to happen: is we're
It's
going to go
Lions.
3-3. Every other
It's
week we're going to talk
Lions,
about it.
dude.
Yeah, and we're going to finish the season 8-8 and bring Patricia
Yeah,
back for
exactly.
another year.
It's Alliance. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That
there's
is
the
worst.
storyline.
That's the worst case scenario right
There's
there.
the storyline.
Is that Patricia goes back? Okay.
Another storyline: Pittsburgh, Tennessee this week. That's the
That's gonna
storyline
be-
of the week. What
Okay.
a game!
If I ask anybody who are the undefeated teams right now,
Yeah.
I mean, you think the Packers? Wait, no, the Packers are undefeated.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a storyline.
Chiefs got to be no. Chiefs are no. The Ravens, no. 3 undefeated teams: the Steelers, the Titans, and the Seahawks.
Yep.
Those are the 3 undefeated teams left over.
That Pittsburgh Tennessee game is going to be
That's the game of the
smash
week.
mouth
That is an
football.
absolute game of the week right there.
And I will.
That's gonna be
I've
a fun
got to. We do have to recognize Tennessee. We did a lot of Tennessee. Oh, I don't believe in them. Oh, we're not. Man, I tell you
And
what.
we've taken the hits too. We've taken hits
Yeah,
from folks like,
they're,
dude, come on. I mean, it comes
I got them
down-
in my top 5.
It comes down to Tannehill. I
mean, he's playing.
better
He's
than
having
they
one of those
did.
years.
Yeah,
He's
he
having
is.
one of those years where it's going to be. This is his peak year. It's going to continue all season. It's not a fluke. He's in a groove. It's going to continue all year. I wouldn't bet on it to repeat.
No.
He's having one of those special kinds of years.
And they're doing it on both sides of the
Yeah.
ball too.
Oh, Henry's.
You know, they're doing it on
defensively.
both sides of the ball. I mean,
Oh,
you know.
I mean, Tennessee put up almost 40 points.
All right, let's talk about the top 5 teams.
Houston did. I mean,
You said that Tennessee's in your
oh yeah,
top 5 now?
Tennessee.
Yeah.
So I think Kansas City, Baltimore still are right there.
You got to keep them up
Pittsburgh, absolutely.
there. Pittsburgh has earned the
I
right to
mean-
be in the top 5.
I mean, they beat Cleveland. Did you?
That's
Did you see-
Newsflash: the Steelers beat the Browns. No, the Steelers, you got to give them credit. I mean, it's impressive the way that they're doing it. Packers, you got to keep. I mean, even though
Yeah,
it was a bad game.
That
against
was.
the
I mean, they got
Buccaneers.
thumped. They got thumped. I
They got
was
thumped.
really impressed with Tampa Bay. I mean, I did pick them to go to the Super Bowl, but I didn't see that. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah. So you've got
Seattle.
Seattle. That's right. The Bears. I don't know. I mean,
So
you got to
I'm
give
gonna say
them
the
credit.
Bears. Now I'm where the Bears. I'm with the Bears where I was with Tennessee last week. Like I'm just
They
not
got
there
to
yet.
earn the right. They got to
I'm
earn
just
it,
not
right?
there
Yeah,
yet.
I know. They're close though. I mean, Nick Foles, he is at when he is. It's unpredicted that he's going to do this. That's when he does a good job. I mean, he's got nothing to lose.
Yep.
Really?
That's
I mean,
Nick
he's got
Foles
nothing to lose
all
there.
day.
Oh my gosh.
All day.
So we
how
got
about-
undefeated teams.
The NFC East.
NFC.
I mean,
The NFC least.
wow,
Wait a
is
minute,
that
what is
division
it?
bad?
Okay, what do we have here with NFC? We've got the Cowboys at a stellar
2-4.
2-4, right? Okay. We've got the Eagles at 1-4, Giants 1-5, and Washington 1-5.
1-4-1. Philly's got that tie. So if Washington beats Dallas this week,
They're in first place.
at 2-5.
They're 2-5 in first place. That's right.
Could be.
I mean, go figure. Come on. I mean, that's embarrassing.
That's a bad division.
Absolutely embarrassing.
But
Okay.
here's the thing: with the Cowboys win this week,
Yeah.
the Cowboy fans are going, "Oh, we're going to the Super Bowl. We're back. It's gonna be okay."
Somebody is going to say, Cowboys top 5 team is what they're going to say.
That's what they're going to say. That's what they're going to say.
There's some Cowboys fan is saying exactly that.
See,
All right.
I've only really outside of Seattle, Tampa Bay, Green Bay. I don't think anybody in the NFC is
No,
a
I don't
threat
think
at
so.
all. I really
I don't
don't.
think so.
I don't believe in New Orleans whatsoever as a threat. San Francisco, I don't think is a threat. I don't think the Bears are a threat.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you on all those.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't go against on all those. Now, what is not a threat
Go ahead and talk about it.
is, I mean, this guy right here.
That's
Zimmer,
your new guy, right?
He's my new guy.
I'm going to get rid of Quinn.
Now I got
Zimmer's
rid
your
of
new
Quinn.
guy.
O'Brien's gone. I mean, Patricia, I'm always going to hark on Patricia.
I'm sorry, Zim, but once Brimm has your number, it's just a matter of time.
After the Falcons go to Minnesota and beat them, I mean, I had the next X, the next red X. I was ready to put right up there, and it's like I've heard nothing about it. I heard absolutely nothing about it. I mean, it's embarrassing. I mean, once again, they're doing what the Falcons have been doing. The teams I always bang on, they do the least with the most, and that's what irritates me so much. Is that they could do so much better, and they're not. I mean, when you look at what Minnesota's doing, they those fan base up there and that team can play a heck of a lot better, and they're just not getting it done.
No, they're pretty bad.
Oh
they're
my
bad.
gosh! It
What are you gonna do?
just irritates us not. As you can imagine.
You took all that energy from Quinn, and you didn't know who you were going to go with.
That's right.
You're going to let's see what happens, and it is completely channeled on.
I am
Zim
like
now,
a heat-seeking missile, man, and I'm going to find the target. Okay, so talk about bad things. Let's talk about the brown bags.
That's brown bag time.
Let's talk about brown bag times. Okay, I'll start out with this.
Yeah.
You know what? There were so many teams that I want to bang on last week. I mean, the Browns, that's a good one. The Vikings, of course. The Rams, because I thought the Rams were just freaking locking over the 49ers. The Colts, I actually knocked the Colts because they shouldn't have gone that long. I mean, it shouldn't have taken like a last second to win that game. I mean, they're just not, against the Bengals. But the team that I think deserves a brown bag, and this is the first time ever I will ever say anything like this, is the Patriots. Seriously, the Patriots.
Yeah.
The Broncos go into Foxborough.
Yeah, you can't.
And the Patriots looked horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible. Wait, Cam had 2 interceptions. He's being exposed. It's a passing game. We always knew it was a passing game with him. I can't believe I'm putting the Patriots here as a brown bag.
Not a game. You know what? I like that, Doug. That's not a game that you can lose.
No, those are games you're supposed to win.
Well, here's the thing:
That's
we always, we can put the Jets up here. That's not the Jets are. We already know. We can put the Browns up here. The Browns already know the Browns are garbage. Like we already know the Browns and the
So
Jets
you're
are
gonna put the
terrible.
Lions up there?
No,
No, they won.
So, I mean, really, I like that we took teams that we saw something in that have potential that are supposed to be winning.
They're supposed to be winning.
And they laid the egg.
And you know what?
And
You
Green
said
Bay.
it. You know what? Green Bay should have been winning that game against Tampa Bay. They should have been winning that game against the Broncos. You're right. Those are games that you should win. Except,
They needed to win. Listen. The way they play, the way they didn't lose like a competitive game. You lose a competitive game, and I'm not going to put you on the brown bag.
No.
But that was a big game, and you got thumped, and you got thumped early. Well, they took the early lead, and then Tampa just rolled the rest of the game. To me, that was a brown bag performance. Now, Green Bay's not going to stay in the brown bag like the Browns are, but I mean, that's a given. We all know the Browns are my brown bag every week. But
playoff implications there.
That's a big
in the sense that come head-to-head, head-to-head time, come playoffs, it could be that Tampa Bay, let's get the season going, right?
I mean, you weren't even competitive in that game.
That's right. Do you want to have a playoff game in Green Bay, or do you want it down in Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you want to do it down in Tampa Bay.
No fans, let's go play in the sunny, warm weather. I mean,
no, but I mean, for Tom Brady and all those folks and Gronk and that, they'd rather play in the warm weather. I mean, that's a big game for a number of different reasons.
Yep.
Dude, what do you say?
Let's
to
go.
week 7.
Pick time. Let's do it.
We want your picks. Tell us what you think about, our selections here. We've got the bye weeks right here, the 4 teams in the bye week. We'll talk about this next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week. Hey, don't start Lamar Jackson in your fantasy leagues this week.
Hey, that's right. Don't start anybody, the Colts, the Patriots, the Ravens, and the Vikings this week. Well, even if you start the Vikings, you get 0 anyways.
Let's talk about these no storylines.
No storylines. Okay. All right. Start out. Thursday night. Big game here. Big game because it's for first place.
This is the NFC East.
All right. The Giants visit the Eagles. Eagles by 4.5. I don't know. Seriously.
I've got a feeling about this game.
Okay, go ahead. I'm with you. I just need to listen to
I've got a feeling about this. They're going to win this football game.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not worried about covering the 4.5. I think the Giants are going to win this football game.
I got to go Eagles. I just have to go Eagles on this. I mean, I think Eagles will cover that 4.5. I just, oh my goodness.
I like the Giants to win the game.
Jekyll and Hyde, I mean.
Remember, just keep in mind this is the NFC East.
The NFC East.
Really?
We're grading on a curve here, right?
Yeah, let's go to this next game. That's enough of the
This is it right
Giants.
here. So we go from this game to we go to this game, right?
Wow, what a game.
Steelers,
I love it. What
Titans.
a game. Here's
I
my
must
question.
admit-
Do you believe in Tennessee? Show me right now if you believe in Tennessee.
You know what? Oh my gosh. Dang it. Oh my gosh. This is
Do
a
you
tough
believe in
one,
Tennessee
folks.
or not? Can you make me pick first?
I'm gonna go Tennessee. I'm gonna take out. Oh, jeez.
I'm going Pittsburgh. I'm still going Pittsburgh. Look, this is a powerhouse game. I'm on board with Tennessee. I'm looking forward to watching this game. I wish there were fans at this game.
You so suckered me in.
I want Pittsburgh to win this football game.
As you're talking, I'm thinking, this guy's going Tennessee. He's going Tennessee. Remember,
No,
you say it every
again,
week. We do not
We don't know. Nope. You go to your war room. I'm in mine all week long. We don't know who each other's picking until live on stage.
This is it.
ad-lib show.
Dude,
Yeah.
I thought you were going Tennessee all the way. I thought you
No
were
way.
going to say.
No way, man. I picked it. I like it.
Okay, I know who you're picking on this one. The Browns at the Bengals.
All right, so you can
Browns
talk
by
about it.
3.
I'll just put my team up there. You go ahead and talk about it. Because the Cleveland's not even going to win this football game. Come on.
I gotta go Browns.
How are they going to win the football game?
I gotta go Browns.
They're
I gotta
terrible.
go Browns.
They're so bad.
Okay, give this team credit with Burrow.
Yeah,
they're
no,
not
they're coming
quitting.
alive.
They are not quitting. They are coming alive. So I'm thinking rebound.
Okay.
They had such a horrible game. I mean, they got beat like they stole money from Pittsburgh.
Yep.
I mean, is that kind of beating? There's going to be a
They're kinda
rebound.
used to it.
There's going to be a rebound. Okay. The Packers at the Texans. Packers by 3.5.
I
This is an
cannot
interesting
believe that
game.
the Texans are 1-5.
I know. Well, that's the reason why O'Brien's gone, right? You know,
Well,
but
yeah, but
but
they...
again, doing the least with the most. That team, when you look at it on paper, they should have at least 500, right? 3-2 or something like that. 3-3.
Do you think the Packers were a little bit exposed last week?
I think they were a little bit
Some
exposed.
weaknesses?
Yeah, I think they're a little bit exposed, and that's going to help their defense, right?
Because
the
that
Texans
one
on defense.
Brady didn't win that game.
But I got to see the Packers, sort of same thing, sort of methodology.
I like the way this week is going.
the rebound. We've got that one.
I like the way this week is going. No more of this 7-7, 8-8 stuff. Me and you. Well, somebody's going 13
Somebody's
and
going- You're right. That's it. Okay. Panthers visit New Orleans. Saints by 7.5. I like the Saints, but the 7.5 is such a meaty number there.
It is.
That is,
So,
and they don't get
There's some
blown
coaching.
out.
You know, the coaching regime changes in
Is Michael
Carolina.
Thomas back?
I don't.
He must be back because he was supposed to come back and they penalized him or they sat him down for that game.
I still.
all right.
I think New
I'm going-
Orleans is
I'm going
beatable
rebound.
every single.
I'm going with the
week.
rebound again. They got to come back because they're not playing up to their standards.
Guys,
All
this game, this week is. Look at this. Look at how this week is shaping up here.
This is really interesting. This is really fun, actually. Okay, the Cowboys and Washington, the team, even. I mean, it's been going back and forth between Cowboys by 1, Washington by 1. Let's just call it even.
I was really
As it is.
surprised at what happened to the Cowboys last week.
I thought they were gonna play better than that.
that.
It doesn't help that Zeke loses 2 fumbles early in the game, puts him down, but they just didn't look.
I mean, I was a Dalton fan too. I mean, as far as a Dalton supporter, I just thought that
A lot of nastiness coming out in the news media too, where they're saying
they're in
that the head coach and that the team, the coaching staff is not prepared.
All right, you know what? Speaking of that,
what is it?
what do you say in an NFL job interview that the owner's like, yeah, you're my guy?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm thinking about some of these picks, and McCarthy, like Jerry Jones was like, this is my guy. Like,
Yes,
we're gonna
yes.
come- and they're a joke. Like
I know,
but it's
I
not.
know.
What did you say? Like, it's not even like your team's just playing bad. Your organization.
I know,
is
the whole thing
terrible.
is going
It's like
bad.
Patricia. Like, what did Patricia say in the job interview? Got him a job. I want to win football
Actually-
games. Oh, you're our guy. You want to win.
That's it.
what
Man, that's
we-
exactly what we're looking
gonna
for.
bring
That's
the-
right.
I'm going to bring the Patriot way.
Maybe we should do that. We'll do a mock interview. With Patricia. I got to go with the Cowboys. I'm going on the rebound, and all these I'm going with the rebound. I like the pick of the
That's a
Washington.
pick'em game.
That's a
What
good
are you
one.
gonna do?
All right. Here's a rebound game. The Bills going to the Jets. 13.5
How
though.
bad are the Jets?
I think that the Bills. I'm gonna stick with my
I'm gonna learn my
methodology.
lesson. There's one thing
I'm
that I
gonna
don't
rebound.
do anymore, and
I'm
that's
gonna go
pick
rebound.
against. I'm just gonna stick with Bills Mafia.
Okay.
Hashtag Bills Mafia. I'm going to go with the Bills just because the Jets, they're not even
No, they're not even
an NFL
competitive.
team.
They're playing for Trevor
not an
Lawrence
NFL
is what they're
team.
doing.
If they don't cover that 13.5, I'm going to tell you they're going right here.
Yeah,
Buffalo, they win by 10. If Buffalo doesn't cover that 13.5.
You heard
in
that,
fact,
folks.
Why is that not your Kool-Aid pick? Because the Jets are terrible. The Jets are terrible.
The Kool-Aid pick, okay, we're done with this half. Let's go on to this one. Okay, the Lions and the Falcons. The Falcons, come on.
Man.
Falcons are favored. I mean,
You know-
that's what they're saying about the Lions right there.
There's something about like a team coming alive with,
Yeah.
with the coaching change. We saw...
I'd say keep on going because you know what I'm going with. I'm going to go with the Falcons. I think they have a better offense. Flat out better offense. Go ahead, coaching change and all that. Go ahead, sorry, I stepped right into your stuff there.
I'm not picking this game.
Go ahead, come on. I want to hear it.
You know, here's the problem. If anybody watches our show and then actually watches it again, and then they watch it again, they say this guy picks the Lions every week.
Every
it doesn't
week,
even
that's
matter.
right. That's right.
So I will give the disclaimer that this is a homer pick. But then, but that doesn't even give credibility to any statistical analysis
No.
that I do.
Anything that we've
it
done.
gives me zero
Anything- it
credibility
gives zero
whatsoever.
credit. Not that we
And this is a
have we
serious-
gained any credit up to this point anyways? I don't
This
know.
is a serious handicapping show. Like, we take ourselves very serious. This is important. Like, I don't just pick the Lions
All right.
because I'm head to toe in Lions gear.
All right, Mr.
I
Serious.
pick the Lions because the Lions are going to win the football game.
Okay.
That's why I'm going to pick them.
All right, Mr. Serious, let's see. This is a drum roll.
Just
Come on, drum roll. Oh, he's going to go with the
I don't
Lions.
lose credibility. If they lose, I'm in trouble.
Okay.
I better. Something
my
about them
goodness.
in Houston, I just can't get away from them. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is either. I know it just... Okay, look at this. Do we have... Okay, we've got just the Bills. That's it. That's
Yeah.
only one. We've got, what, 8 games so far? We only have one.
Seahawks
Okay,
-3.5.
love this game. Love this. The matchup with the Birds.
Wow, what another great game, because Arizona
This
is...
really is.
Wow,
they're
do you
picking it
believe
up.
in Arizona? Do you believe in Arizona? Do you believe in Arizona?
I think that they still need some pieces and parts of around Kyler Murray, but all the arrows are pointing in the right direction. But
What a thumping.
you know what? This is one of those where you learn. And Kyler Murray, watch Russell Wilson, because that guy is as good as you're going to get out there all around.
So here,
All around
Seattle's one of those teams where I'm like, you just got to keep taking them.
You got to keep taking them.
Because, and I will. Russell
Like,
Wilson,
you have to
MVP.
keep taking the Lions.
And you
I'm
keep
gonna go-
taking the Browns
Touche.
as a Kool-Aid pick. We still haven't seen Kool-Aid yet.
I know. We haven't seen the Kool-Aid yet.
Russell Wilson's MVP. That guy's just an amazing.
He is.
superstar.
He's just
unbelievable.
all around.
He's
The running, the
unbelievable.
throwing, the leadership.
Yeah.
He just does it all.
Just unbelievable.
All right.
Fantastic.
Kansas City coming off a nice rebound win over the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
The Broncos coming off a big win over the
Man.
Patriots. 9.5. That's the problem. It's the number. The 9.5 number is a big number. As much as I want to pick, I gotta pick the Broncos, but I can't do that. I gotta go with the Chiefs.
If that game stays under 10,
That 9. That's such a big number. I hate to give away 9.5, but it's the Broncos.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just not gonna overthink that game.
That's probably a smart thing.
You know, that's what I decided. Just because I was trying to find reasons to take Denver, and there were some there.
Yeah.
There were some there, but it really comes down to just the fact that you just don't overthink this one until Kansas City stops covering football games. I mean,
You just gotta keep taking them. I just
they
keep
lost
taking them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep going with them. Okay.
Listen, if they lose this game, and the Raiders happen to win that
Yes.
game,
That's a big happen. But
okay, that's a big happen too. But if that were to happen, I mean, all of a sudden that race
changes
in the
around all
NFC,
dynamics.
all of a sudden
That's right.
that's a division out there.
all right, 2 teams that could use the win now. 49ers got pretty much
Yeah.
owned
Eh.
last week by the no, I'm sorry, they owned the Rams.
Yeah,
they did a
the
good
Rams,
job.
yeah.
And
You
then,
thought that you were so convinced
I was so
that you're still
convinced. That's
saying
why
it.
I can't say that because I thought there was a lot of
You're
week.
still-
No, they own the Rams. That's right. The nice win that they had. The Patriots.
Well, I
Absolutely
tell you,
horrible.
I don't know what to make of the Patriots right now.
I
but
can't see it 2 weeks in a row.
I did pick them to go to the Super Bowl, so I'm not ready to
I-
bail on that yet. I don't know how that's going to happen
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I mean, but I'm just saying preseason before
Yeah.
a game was played. That's what I
Yeah.
said. So I'm going to stick with them for now
I can't see
to
them
win this
losing
football game. If they do lose this game,
2 weeks in a row.
2 and 3, that's not the Patriot way.
No. That's
That's not the
at all.
Patriot way.
All right, here's interesting matchup. I think Minshew's still starting, I believe. Justin Herbert, I really like what he's doing. I got to go.
Can they cover 7.5? Can they win by 10?
I think they can win by 10. I think they can do that. I'm going to go the Chargers on that. I am going to, the first time ever this year, I'm going with the Chargers. I like what they're doing.
Just a couple.
They have taken some big leads into the third quarter and fourth quarter in some of these games and just kind of lost on the defensive side. But no, I'm going to go with the Chargers. Right. It is still meaty though. 7.5 is pretty meaty. Okay. All right, here's my game.
Get out the chalk.
I know.
You know, this was really. I was torn on this. I don't even think I actually picked. I'm gonna do something here that I don't normally do.
Uh oh.
I'm gonna do something. I just.
Oh, you're gonna take it off the board.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is the
because
first.
I just wasn't sure.
Just like a mulligan is what it is.
I wasn't
it's
sure.
A mulligan.
In the war room, I couldn't commit to them, and I came out unprepared. But there's something about Jacksonville in this game. We'll reference it if I'm wrong that I did this.
We gotta make note of it.
I'll take.
Gotta make note of it. Okay.
I'll eat the crow. All right.
This is a tough one for me. This is an absolute tough one for me. The Buccaneers come off the big win over the Packers. The Raiders get a bye last week, and they're coming off a huge win over the Chiefs. Which team is going to show up here? Is these guys keep going, or
who you got?
I hate to do this. I got to go with the Buccaneers. I really hate to do this. My friends, I got so many friends who are Raider fans. They're just absolutely brutalizing me with text messages all year long, as they should, because I don't think I picked the Raiders yet. I gotta go Buccaneers, man.
Stick with your trend. You're a game out of first place. You know what you're doing.
The Raiders are doing what the Titans. We're like getting on the Titans. They gotta kind of prove it to us.
Yeah.
And the Raiders, I mean, if they win this one,
if they win this one, this is a huge game. That's
doggone right.
Yeah, we'll talk about them. Yep.
We'll talk about it next week. But right now I'm not thinking it. Okay, last game. The Bears play the Rams. The Bears come off a nice win. The Rams got demoralized by the 49ers.
There's a reason this is a 6-point game.
There is no way.
There's a reason there's a 6-point game right there.
There is no way on this. Okay.
Hey,
you know what?
Hey, what did our guy say out there? The picks analyst. Oh, come on!
This is it. Okay.
Oh, I feel so good about that pick right now. I feel fantastic.
See, it could have been one of the two blues. I'm gonna go this week. I'm going with Bears Blu-ray here. That's right.
Drink that Kool-Aid.
Drink the Kool-Aid. Okay, here we go. All right, for Bears fans out there.
Kool-Aid pick looking to go 2-5. All right.
Now, this is it. I finally had to do it because there's a lot of Bears fans have been giving us flack too. And I gotta say, okay, this is my chance. This is it right here. They're either gonna win or I'm gonna jinx them. I'm gonna probably jinx them. It's gonna be, dude. This is an absolute blast.
Let's go.
Look at this.
Get your picks out there. Let's do it.
Oh, we got a lot of differences here too. Hey, we'll get this up on YouTube. We'll get it up on Facebook. We'll get it up on Twitter. We want to hear your, comments.
The Browns.
That's right, the Browns. Right. Tell us who you like. We'll get it out there. Listen, everybody, have a great one. Have a fun week 7. We'll see you. Bye.
Let's go.